Welcome back to another video in the workshop today. So today's project we're going to be restoring the mini bike. Well, it's part one of restoring the mini bike frame. And first thing that we're going to do is, you guys can probably already tell, but I've been starting to use my paint stripper on this, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. And I'm just going over any painted surface that's on top or on the sides, because I'm going to end up stripping off the paint here, flipping it over, and then doing it on the other side. And then that'll be probably part two, and then also during part two probably get some paint going on this or rust removal. But something will be along with part two, so it's just not basically the same as part one, because you guys will obviously get the point after this. So I'm having an issue with this paint stripper. As of, I'm not too much of a fan of it. And then again, I haven't really used too much of it yet. But I bought this container from Home Depot, which I'll show you here in a second. It is the Back to Nature Multi-Strip Advanced Professional Paint Remover, and it's a methylene chloride and NMP free. And it says it removes paints, varnishes, stains, lacquers, and urethanes. Begins working in 30 minutes, removes up to 15 layers, clings to vertical surfaces for interior or exterior. So I picked up this product thinking it would work well on automotive paint. I don't see a reason why I should like it, because it dries out really fast. And I don't see that it really removes too much paint, because I've already gone over this area once and it's already dry, and I've been doing thicker coats like this, like it says to in the instructions. So if you guys have a better paint stripper that's more so on the cheaper side that I could use here for future projects, please let me know in the comments below. But all I'm doing is I'm just putting on a semi-thicker layer of this paste. It does cling to vertical surfaces very well, I'm just having the issue with it drying out before it really strips any of the paint away. I mean, this is my first time this is one of my first times using it, so maybe it's just a learning curve that I have to do, or maybe it's just not meant for automotive paint like this. Maybe it's more meant for latex paint. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure, because I'm still new to this whole thing. So basically, I've already done a portion of the frame. You can see one area here that's already dried out, and it's not really peeling the paint. So I'm just gonna keep going over the frame with a paint stripper for a little while, wire brush it up a little bit while the paint stripper's still on it. And then once I get the whole frame coated that I can get right now, then I'll come back to you guys and explain some more. Okay, so back to the video. Here I am. So you guys can see I have quite a bit of the frame now covered in the Back to Nature Multi-Strip Advanced. But I don't know if you guys can see that there, but that's just one example of where it's dried out. But I went over this little portion here and I put on more. I don't know if that's gonna help it or not. But if you guys have better suggestions for a paint stripper, paint remover, please definitely let me know down in the comments below. And basically, it's just gonna wrap up today's video because I'll show a little bit of an example of what I'm talking about with, I have a wire brush right here. Big wire brush. It's probably not what I want, so here I also have a brass wire brush, and we'll just try this right here. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I already degreased this, but I'm not, nothing's coming off with it. like none of the paint whatsoever is coming off with this paint stripper here. So, like you guys can even see, like it's not even really stripping the paint, it's just drying on there. But you guys can see it's just collecting up in the wire brush, and like you can see there's nothing happening. Until I have to actually go down and forcefully scrape through it. So I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do throughout the entire frame. I mean, unless this frame is powder coated, which I don't entirely know how this mini bike was before I happened to get it. So I don't know if this is powder coat or if this is just a really thick coat of automotive paint. But I mean, I'm having to like really scrape it. Like I'm putting a lot of pressure where I'm bending this way too much past where it should be, just to even get this little bit off. But I'll work at it, and then basically next video will be finishing up removing the paint and de-rusting this frame here. So thank you guys for watching the video today. Definitely leave a like down below if you want to see more projects like this mini bike. And I will catch you guys in the next video here at the workshop.